তাইলে চলে উঠিরে গোলো এগেরো ভিতরে তাইলে চলে উঠিরে গোলো সে উৎকানি মরে উতরাইনে
I am the Seamstress Daughter. My mum was only 28 years old when she started working, and she had 4 young children, all of us under the age of 10. She was a very hard-working woman. She was a seamstress. To my right, you can see the clunky industrial sewing machine that once used to echo the garments trade that was here in this shortage area. It also reflects the story of all the first generation Bangladeshi immigrants who came into Tar Hamlets and settled here. Like my mom, many of them were seamstresses and home machinists. I saw firsthand my mom working so hard while raising a young family and just carrying on and on. Take it easy, Ma. Do you have to work so hard? My mom used to work hours and hours and hours just to make the ends meet and to give us, me and my siblings, the life that my father and she thought we deserved. She was on lifelong medication and always suffering from her ailments, but do you know her work ethic? It was just sky high. You know, to make things worse, we used to live on the top floor story of a brick building, and we didn't even have a lift. Oh, I'm gonna go get that. Amma!
Kitago?
Halal rice here?
Yeah.
Good morning, madam. How are you today?
Very good, thank you. Yes. New?
Yes, got them yesterday, all day.
Oh, it's locked.
Yes, it's a big packet. Can you manage?
I try.
Yeah, thank you.
How much?
You're a good businesswoman. Your husband's very lucky.
Yes, very lucky.
I told him that when I saw him outside.
What he say?
Well, I told him, your wife works very hard. I never see you work. This is not halal, brother.
You are halal, huh?
It's true, isn't it, sister? You work so hard all day, and I never see your husband work at all.
Sometimes he works, sometimes he has no work.
He's just lazy.
Look, I have my machine, I have my children, I have my husband. It is enough. But how much?
Double. But no mistakes, okay?
No mistakes.
Good. Which one?
This one finished. No,
Okay, this one, okay. I'll come back in 3 days, okay?
Inshallah, finished in 3 days.
Work finished in 3 days.
Okay, inshallah.
Okay. See you on Monday. And one more thing. Don't make life too easy for your husband. They get lazy like that, you see? Bye-bye.
Margot! Are, come here. I need some help.
Amma! I've got homework!
Are, enough with homework. Do it later. Come here and give me a hand and bring your brother.
What comes? Amma, this is a lot. How are you going to get it done?
Look, just put them into small packages that I can pick up, okay?
Yes, Amma.
I want help, Mom.
Are Baba, afterwards. Hey, please help. Then you can go and play and come back in for dinner with both dad, okay?
Yes, Mom.
Oi! You're supposed to help me!
I did. You can finish it.
Amma!
Leave him. You just help get it into packages for me, okay?
It's a lot, Amma. How are you going to get it done in time?
Inshallah, I'll work hard, I'll get it done.
Amma, you know I have my homework to do as well.
Look, you're smart like me, okay? You'll do your homework.
Yes, Amma.
Marco, come here. Before I start the package, let me just measure for the outfit, okay? So don't forget. Marco.
Amma, what color will it be?
It will be green.
Oh.
Hey, nice green. You look lovely on Eid Day, and your sisters say they like it too, huh?
Okay, Amma.
Okay. Huh?
Thank you.
Okay.
What can I say? When I came here in this country, I was 14 years old. To be honest, I don't really know how old I am. My parents never kept my date of birth. Could be older, or maybe a few years younger. I remember that one day my Sasa from East Bari coming to our Bari and made proposal to my parents. If they pay him, he will bring me here in London as his son. I was interested by this idea about coming to London. Everybody talked about it. I don't know what happened after or how much money my parents paid him. I remember my mom was crying when final days come to say goodbye to all. Pretty soon I came here, I see cold London, and I was living with uncle. I didn't know him. And I had to pretend outside the world he is my father. And I went to school for 1 year. And they put me on fifth form. And there are some Bengalis in this school, but mostly everyone is white and black. Some white boy called me, "Hey, new Abdul," because another Abdul was in this class. But it was funny, my name was not Abdul. At school, I started hop in and out. I never understood the work, and I find it hard to learn the languages. After 6 months, I started school. My uncle, my fake father, got me one job for me in leather factory in Fornia Street, and he told me, "You have to send some money to your parents. That's why you are here. And you need to earn more money to pay me. You live in my home as well." So I start spend time most of the evening and some of the school day with an Bangladeshi older man to learn the job. I enjoyed those time because only this time was I surrounded Bangladeshi people, and I feel like I'm back home in Bangladesh where I miss my parents. I got in a bad crowd with many men like me, young, alone, missing home. We met playing cards, astaghfirullah, ashamed to say, drink alcohol and gambling. After 5 years, finally, we went back to Bangladesh and I got married. My parents chose bride for me. Her name was Asma. I was so happy to be with my family. And I didn't care who chose for me. I just listened to them and agree with them because I always listen to my parents. And when I brought Asma to this country, she was alone. She had no family friends here. I used to spend time with my friends, and I go to the morning in the work. I did start with more time with my wife and less time with my friends. Alhamdulillah. I'm not gambling anymore and drinking anymore as well. Unfortunately, we lost our first child, and this made us more depressed and lonely. So I decided to buy sewing machine and started to teach her making a machinist. It was not about the money. It was to keep her busy with the machine and not too much thinking about our babies. And when money started coming in, we feel good. And Asma helping quite a bit, paying some bills, and we are able to save more money and sending more money to Bangladesh. But I didn't tell my parents that Asma works because they will never understand why a woman has to work. I keep that, hide all that.
Mama? Mama!
What?
Nothing. There.
What's the matter, Baba?
It's nothing.
Come here. Tell me. I know where you're upset. Your face looks like sad bottom. Tell me what's the matter.
It's our last year at primary school. I'm doing a school play.
A play.
We're doing the Jungle Book.
What is this jungle book?
It's about a boy who's lost in the jungle.
A child in the jungle on off place.
That's not the point, Ma.
Well, get to the point then.
I want to be Mowgli, the boy.
Mowgli. What is it?
Mowgli's about a boy that was a boy.
I know, okay.
But Miss didn't give it to me, and that's stupid because I'm the only Asian kid in the class.
What's wrong with your Asian? What did they go to do with anything?
Mowgli's Indian, Ma. I'm the best thing. She needs me.
Why did they give it to you?
I don't know. And that's stupid. I don't want to look stupid asking her why I didn't get the wrong.
Did you speak to her?
Because that's stupid asking why I didn't get the wrong.
Oh, well, what did she give it to you then?
I'm a monkey.
Oh, but really, that's a good role. You can running around everywhere like a monkey. And I'll make a brilliant costume for you. And all the children are going to be.
I don't want to be a monkey, I want to be Mowgli.
Ah, what does Mowgli wear then?
Underwear.
Really? You want to run everywhere with your underwear?
Well, I didn't think of that. How are you going to make my costume?
Well, you need a big monkey ear and long tail.
Let's start with the tail first.
Good idea. Give me the material from under the sack. No, not this one, the black one. Yeah. I'll cut it and make a long tail. Now you can go and play. Go.
Hello.
Hello.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
There you go.
Thank you. What is this?
Oh, this? This is your friend when your husband's away.
No, sir, I don't need it.
You do. Next time those little kids come knocking on your door or throw things through your letterbox, you show them this. And I'll guarantee you they won't be coming back.
I'm not bothered, sir. I can't hit the children with these bags. It's just a stupid kid.
Kids! They're not kids. They're young men who are dangerous. Look, your husband's away at work. What if they come and attack your children?
Oh, astaghfirullah. Okay, let me see.
You see? You need to protect yourself. Because no one else will do that for you here. Not even the police. They don't care.
Okay, thank you.
Now, make sure. Now, make sure. Don't break anything with this, huh?
Maybe.
And no breaking, no getting children with this, okay?
Okay, thank
Good.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Many women in our community work from home, making jackets, trousers, skirts, or other lining. I drop off material and pick up finished work, week after week. It's good because it provides extra money, some pride, and the women don't have to depend on the man for money. They get some independence and freedom. Some of the women don't like going out because of the racism. This way, they stay at home, look after the family, and make money at the same time. I know it's the 70s, but we still have a long way to go. The women tell me their children are sometimes sent home early from school, so they don't get racially attacked by the racist gangs like the National Front. Can you believe that? They're only kids. I know about racism. I remember when I was young and I came to London from Cyprus. I think, yes, in 1960. Those days, when we moved to London, we couldn't go out because I know about racism. I remember when I was young and I came to London from Bangladesh. I think, yes, in 1960. Those days, when we moved to London, we couldn't go out because there used to be the teddy boys, rockers, and the bikers. Whenever they see a foreigner, they beat them up. Even I was beaten up once because they didn't want foreigners in those days. When they saw you in the road walking, they used to follow you and beat you up. After my beating, I learned to fight. Now, I never went places alone. I was very young then, so I know what those poor kids are going through. 10 years has passed and not much has changed. Yes, the racism is bad. I wouldn't want my wife to be out on the streets under those conditions. The women are safer indoors with their machines.
करो और नहीं करो हाथ धरो और नहीं धरो प्रेम करो और नहीं करो हाथ धरो और नहीं धरो प्रेम करो और नहीं करो हाथ धरो और नहीं धरो गला में मोहब्बत कबूल करो गला में मोहब्बत कबूल करो अरे प्रेम करो अरे नहीं
I wake in the morning with maybe 5 hours sleep. The children have to be fed and taken to school. I walk back home and put the dinner on to cook. Rice and curry, malohia, aki and fish, moussaka. Then I sit at the machine. I sew for a few hours, enjoying the sound of the machine, deep in my own thoughts. No one demanding my attention. But then I remember the food. I will get up and turn off the hob. I will make myself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. I sit back at my machine and finish another bundle. The children, I pick them up, are home. I prepare some snacks while I sit back at the machine. I sew. My husband is home. It's dinner time. I get up and prepare the table. The children prepare the table. We eat as a family. They do their homework. The children watch TV. I sew. It's bedtime. For the children. I sew. And my husband. I sew. I make some coffee. I make some tea. I sew.
Assalamu alaikum, my Priyatama. I received your letter last week. I am still unable to return to you and the children as my business here in Bangladesh hasn't concluded. I understand that you are in desperate need of money, and I would advise you to visit Kamal and tell him to give you the money I left him. That should cover the rent and some food shopping for now. I will try and come back as soon as possible, but I have to settle my business here first. Kiss the children from me and take care of yourself. Be strong. I know you will manage without me for now. My deepest regards. Your Shami.
Salam Shraddha Shami. I was very excited to receive your letter, but your solution to our financial problem is useless. I visited my brother 2 months ago and requested the money you gave him for the rent. He didn't seem to know anything about your money. He claims you must be mistaken. I do not know who to believe, but the rent needed to be paid, and all we were left with was rice and some vegetables. I felt so helpless, and I have been taking it out on the children. The other day, social service came to the door. They wanted to see the children. Amina's teacher called them. She saw bruises on Amina's arms. All I did was discipline my daughter. She has become very wild since you have been gone. Kamal has been fighting again. His teachers keep complaining. I don't know what to do. Everything has been out of control. I have not been able to sleep at night, worrying we were 2 months behind in the rent. I did not know what to do. I didn't want to go begging to my neighbors or family. May Allah forgive me, but I didn't want you to look bad. Last month, Alhamdulillah, Brother Kazi heard of my problem and suggested I do machine work. He bought me a second-hand singer machine and taught me how to do work it. I was very nervous to begin with and didn't think I could do it. But he also helped me to complete my first order. I can't describe the relief I felt when I received my first payment. We were now only 1 month behind in the rent, and I have food for the children. I'll carry on with this machine until you return. Hurry back as soon as you can. Your family here needs you more than your family there. The children need their father. I can't manage them on my own. Please come back soon. Be safe. Yours 3.
Amma, actually I sent us a postcard.
Oh. And it's in English. And it's such bad writing. But tell me what it says.
She says salam, my friend.
Wa alaikum salam. Good girl.
We have arrived back home in Italy and it is lovely to do that. Even so, we miss you all very much. We miss your children and your wonderful hospitality. But most of all, we miss the curries and the rice and all of the wonderful conversations we had between us all. We miss Baba's bad jokes.
No doubt.
Amma!
Sorry, Baba. Sorry, carry on.
We hope to see you all again one day. Please keep us in your prayers and we will keep you in our arms. Much love to you all, our second family, Melissa, Geraldine and Amma. Thank you for the beautiful sky you sent her.
Such a good girl. So sweet.
What's it now, Mama?
Inshallah, but I think Albino is going to go back home.
Maybe we could go with her.
Maybe one day, but not now, not at the moment.
Maybe not now, but soon?
We'll see. You were very good friends with Geraldo, weren't you?
He was funny. He made laugh all the time. He was smart too.
Did he say lots of things with you?
Yeah, he said lots of things.
What kind of things?
Just man things.
Oh, man things. Better I don't know then.
Don't listen, no?
Yes, Abu, I miss them. But life goes on better.
Maybe we could ride back to them?
I'll tell you what. When you go to school tomorrow on the way back, I'll give you money to buy a postcard. And we'll write it together.
Yes!
Yes? But I have work to do and you have to do some homework. So please put the card on the wall where your Baba can see it when he comes back in. And please, Abu, go and do your homework. Okay?
How do you have homework?
I'm your mother, Baba. I know everything.
In a few years, we had 2 boys and 1 girl. And these didn't stop slow Asma down. She was professional now, and she enjoyed the work, and she earning more than me, just sitting at home on her machine. My friends joked that I was Shuki Manush. but I felt shame and upset. I tried to explain Asma, don't need to work hard. Look after our children and let's work. But she said she was fine. We ended up arguing many times about this. I think she also sending some money to Bangladesh to her parents without telling me. After an accident, one day I broke my right arms and hospital put 3 screws inside my arm. And my arms was never the same after that. And this stopped me being able to work as much as I can. But my dad got worse. Asma told me, don't worry, I can earn more money. But that I feel more worse. I am the man I supposed to maintain my family. I didn't take her money, but all the big bills needed to paying, and my parents were asking every month they want money. But Asma doing all these things without telling me, without hesitation. I felt she got more control than me in the family. I am the man. I need to support the family. Here I am. I got lots of debt and I can't work. I was able to. My hand is not same like before. And leather factory needs strong hand for their job. It's something I don't have. I'm not the man Asma married. I feel more stressed and upset. And this took away my role as a husband and as a father. Soon I didn't go home. I went back to my old friend and I started to gambling again. I was mentally depressed and I tried to hide this. But our community declined. Everybody knows everybody's business. And Asma hearing things. And she tried to keep her money secret from me. My debt is getting more worse. I'm not able to work anymore. Asma paying all these things, but she looked down on me. I can help. Even I can tell my parents that the money got mainly coming to Asma. I want to educate my children, and I know Asma wanted to, so they don't end up the manual job. Where my broken hand can take away everything you know yourself. Now, Asma and I focus on our children. And this keeps us together.
धरो हाथ धरो और नहीं धरो प्रेम करो और नहीं करो हाथ धरो और नहीं धरो प्रेम करो और नहीं करो हाथ धरो और नहीं धरो कलामे मोहब्बत में मोहब्बत कबूल करो अरे प्रेम करो और नहीं करो हाथ धरो और नहीं धरो अरे ओ नखरा वाली सुनो आसल कथा बोली अरे ओ नखरा वाली सुनो आसल कथा बोली ओ दिमाग भूले सुनो आमी प्रेमेर कथा बोली
I like the new fashion. It's easier than the trousers we used to make before.
Nah, but who wears these things? I wouldn't wear them. Crazy.
Yes, these people have a strange, ridiculous idea of fashion.
Well, every decade has new fashion. Yesterday it was big collar and white trouser. What do they call them? Bell bottoms or flares. Flares. That's right, flares. Today's lining skirt and big shoulder. Welcome to 80.
Kids, they're still the same. Alhamdulillah, they all need lining.
But the collar are different, aren't they?
Collars? Oh, I don't know. I don't do the whole piece. I just do the lining.
Me too. The piecework is really complicated. Sometimes takes so long time. But you know, it's very good money if you can sew the skirts or the jackets.
And the trousers.
Yes.
Very good money.
Very
How
good.
much?
£2.50 a jacket.
MashaAllah.
Enough to send money back home,
Yes.
to send my niece and nephew to university, mashallah, or even to buy land.
Exactly.
I wish I could sew that well. I'm just so slow. But you know, it's okay. With my little sewing, I'm making enough for the children, you know, little groceries. And then my husband, he's in the factory, so it's okay. Together we can manage.
I have no choice. I get better money. Alhamdulillah.
Afa, your husband's been gone a long time. It's been almost a year.
I know. He needs to dispute his land with his cousin and his family. And you know, it takes long time.
It's been too long though. These men and their land disputes. Land. Nothing else.
Appa,
Yes,
you know the letter I wrote for you? Did you send it to him?
Yes, Papa, I already sent him. And I hope he already got it. And he knows how hardship we are going through. But you know, sister, we picked up very well from where he left. Mashallah, Saga. Good. Thank you, Papa. I am doing sewing. Yes. And I'm getting better money.
How much do you get for each piece, Afa?
Sometimes 50p, sometimes £1.
You know, there's always enough lining work to go around. Halal Bhai got me yesterday this massive docket. 500 pieces, only 3 days.
500? That's too much.
Yeah, but my niece is getting married, so I need to send money. I have to do it now.
Papa, I finished my load. If you want to, I can do some for you.
Will you do it? Really? Oh, please, that would help me so much. You know, when I go to the school to pick up the children, I'll bring some for you.
Okay, Appa. Oh, how is your Korean? Is he hanging around with these groups?
What can I say, Appa? You know, it's getting worse and worse. Now he's going to these marches, giving out leaflets. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Don't understand. That is not freedom. This is freedom. Working, earning money, help your family. No, just freedom.
My husband is the same. He says that we have to fight against these racists, that no one is going to help us. We have to help ourselves. After Altab Ali's death, it's like everything's changed. The men have become more angry, but active too.
I'm scared for my family, Appa. I'm scared for my son.
We all are.
You know, every day I'm just sitting here thinking one day someone will knock on that door and they'll say, my Kareem, he's injured, or I'm telling him, me and his father were telling him.
for big man, not for you. You are a child.
At his age, you were married.
Doesn't listen to his dad.
You know, I don't think his father cares anymore. He's secretly proud probably. His son is becoming a man. What man? He's a child.
So bring me the bundle. I'll sell some for you this evening.
Oh, thank you, Afa.
No problem. You will help me a lot, love.
In the past. See, we all have to stick together. Don't worry about Kareem.
Yes.
He'll go to school, come back, we can come and go with them. He's not alone, and my husband also keep an eye on him. Don't worry.
Thank you. Allah will protect all of
Inshallah.
I wish I had help with my bundle. I had skirts the other day, and the waistbands were so difficult. I have to do them again and again and again. I couldn't put them together.
Is it the new A-line skirt from CNA?
Yes, that's the one. Oh my God, very difficult. I couldn't put one label on yet. I think I'm going to have to call Halal and tell them to take it back and give me easier. But I'm going to lose money. £1 a piece.
Here. Let me show you how it's done. I had the same package last week. My brother-in-law showed me how to do it. You should not be turning away work just because you don't know how to do it. Now, you watch carefully, okay? Everyone learn.
Thank you.
I moved my business many times. I moved to Dagenham, then to Bow, then to Myland. And when I was in Bow, I was working on good stuff, working for people like Burberry and Mansfield, and that was good work. But when I moved to Myland, the last factory, I had to start again. I had a period without work, any work, so I worked for other people. There I started with 6 machines, 3 sets of brothers, and all the machinists are Bangladeshi. They introduced me to a presser, and I brought him to work for me. 2 English people work for me. One is buttonhole machinist, and the other, a girl, is a specialist machinist. I have a black man who I worked with in my previous factory, and he lives in Myland. Bangladeshi women don't really work in the factory. I hire many women who work from home. They make parts of coats, jackets, mainly the lining, but sometimes outside of the jackets as well. I pay them by piece, as they work from home. I can't tell how many hours they work, but we pay them the same as the factory workers. We don't pay the machinists any less.
And then make sure there is 50 in each bundle, huh? What's the matter? Don't know how to do. Are you sick or something?
It's the dust, Mum. It gets caught in my throat.
Oh, there's go and drink some water and there's some juice in the cupboard. Go into that a little bit and drink that too.
Really?
Yes, but not a lot. Don't finish it. Otherwise, we've got the whole month without it. I can't afford it. Finish those off first. Ondan sonra. Hadi.
There, that's the last. Doesn't it bother you, Mum?
What, annem?
The dust.
Off, I'm used to it. And if it's too dusty, I'll just open the window.
But it's cold out.
Not all of the materials are like this, annem. Linen isn't mesela.
Maybe you should wear a mask.
Mas! Saçmalama! Allah'ım! Tövbeler olsun, you want me to die?
Well, that's what all this dust is going to do to you.
Hadi, haspaçıka, go to school, you will be late! Oh!
Anne, Halal is here.
Oh, Halal! Come! Welcome!
Hello, how are you?
You okay?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, I'm good.
Very good. Okay,
Thank you.
Don't spend it all at once, okay?
Not long now, nearly there.
Not long. Are you planning to do something with money?
Well, I bought a land in Lapta.
Lapta?
Yeah.
Lapta. Cyprus, is it?
York, Manchester, of course Cyprus, man. We even built a house on it.
No.
Yes.
MashaAllah.
Thank you.
All this work?
With my husband wages as well.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, are you planning to move back permanently or?
Well, one day hopefully, but not yet. Building a house is one thing and then running it is another. So, not just yet. We still need to work.
Very good.
Yes.
What is it again? That Halal Sana?
Yes, Shabbat! I'm very
Alright,
good boy. Yes, Halal also
Are you working hard on this?
Very good, very good.
So, something, one thing. I wish my wife would use her brain like yours. You know, she's always spending.
Yeah, that's her job, Halal.
I guess she looks after the house, the kids.
What?
So I suppose I can't complain, really.
No, you provide for them, and the job you provide for us help us with our family. So,
Well, you deserve it.
thank you.
You work very hard. You're a good businesswoman, you know.
Oh, thank you, Halal. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Allah Hashukut, we
I
got
can
a
see this.
job.
Very good. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hade.
Hadi, I'll see
Hade,
you
you
Monday.
know the door. Hade, see ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Many of the machinists work hard and make good money. Sometimes they or their husbands bargain for good money, and their work is good. I pay them good. Like they say, you get what you pay for. With all this money they have been making over the past 30 years, most of them save. Some send money back home, so they are supporting their bigger family too. Some buy land and property here, or maybe even back home. All of them dream of going back to their country with more money in their pockets than what they.
Hello. You okay, Mustafa? Yes. Listen, Bear. I will pay the taxes when I come in. August. Don't worry. But listen, I want you to get Mum and Dad in the house as soon as possible. I don't want them to live there in that camp no more. Get the electricity wired up then. But I'll send you the money for that. What? Nothing? What did you do? Ha! Ben Mustafa! It's not up to you to spend my money. It's my money. No! Listen, I want that house up and running by the summer. I'm coming there. Gelince göreceksin. Just wait. Allah seni bildiği gibi yapsın Mustafa. Allah cezanı versin. Allah'ım.
Assalamualaikum, Appa. How are you? Oh, Alhamdulillah, we're good. Did you get the money I sent you? Oh, that's good. Did the children like the clothes? Oh, no, don't worry. You know, now I'm working. I have enough money for us and then enough to send some for you as well. How is Appa? And Amma? Maybe, I don't know. Summer we can try. Oh, I'll have to talk to Abdullah Bhai about that one. Yeah. Listen, it's very expensive to call. I need to go. It's more than 1 minute. I'll call you later, okay? I'll call you later.
Whilst peace work gave first generation Bangladeshis and other female migrants economic power, something more than just looking after the home, unfortunately descended in the 90s. Although some women used their machine skills to set up fashion business from their homes, there wasn't many. British minority women, like the Bangladeshis, are better involved in the economy in 2022, but they also face new challenges such as sexism, Islamophobia, and other problems that block them. Even though they are better educated now, women are strong. They don't give up their ambitions for better financial positions.
The work slowly died out by mid-90s. My husband went to work as a delivery driver for a baker's. I didn't have anything else to do. I didn't know the language well enough. And to be honest, the children had grown up, so it was their turn to provide. I never sold my machine though. This is it. This machine has a special place in my heart. It helped me provide for my family, house my parents, and become a property owner. During the difficult years, this machine and my work in the rag trade was lifeline. Times were hard, but I had an opportunity to make money, provide for my family, along with my husband, and gain financial independence. I manage the money in our family. I'm better at it than my husband. And what I couldn't make with hard work, I made with this. Making money might have come easy at one time, but keeping it and building on it requires brains. As Halal Bey said, I'm a good businesswoman.
The rag trade faded out was because of the outsourcing. It just became so much cheaper to send the work abroad. Now this affected all of us from the lower and middle end of the scale because we still wanted to do the work. And there were plenty of us who wanted to be in the rag trade. But Halal Bhai tells me, for business owners, it just became impossible to have a factory here in the East End. You see, the rent increases were just so ridiculously high. It just became unviable. The rag trade is now dead.